I did everything you're supposed to do, right? To, be an adult. I went to graduate school. I got my PhD. I got the doctor in front of my name. I got the well-paying job, over 6 figures. I got the Tesla, the nice apartment, all that stuff. So why did it feel so miserable? It felt like prison to me. It felt like indentured servitude. And I don't think I'm special or unique in the sense that, like, I can't be the only one who feels like this. I just started thinking, like, why in the world is this life? This is it? Indentured servitude for 30 plus years and then I can enjoy my life? Today, I just want to talk to you about the absurdity that is American society. I mean, I remember once I started my job, I was just, going to work, you come home. For me, I was working on a side project and I was just kind of exhausted. You get up and you repeat. It was very Groundhog Day, or Groundhog's Day, or whatever that movie was. On the weekends, for me, on Saturday, I was just like catching up on sleep, which doesn't really solve anything long term. Sunday rolls around and you're miserable. That's kind of the one part of the trickiness of the mind, and the mind thinks like, oh, once I do this, it'll be good. And for me, I was like, okay, well, once I get the great job, the PhD, the doctor in front of my name, I'm gonna be good. Made it. And then you're like, this is it? I'm gonna do this for 30 years? Oh my gosh. I mean, one thing that kind of irks me about, and I've made a video about the BS of the like 40-hour work week and stuff like that, but like our technology has grown exponentially over the last, I don't know, 50, 60 years. Like we're more efficient in making anything. We're more efficient with energy uses, blah, 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 blah. And yet we're still working the same amount of time. Why? Why are we not reaping the fruits of our technological labor, so to speak, and having more free time? I remember, on the days that I did get a 3-day weekend, it felt much more sustainable. I peruse Reddit every now and then. Well, not every now and then. I peruse Reddit all the time and look at like I hate my job subreddits or the federal employees subreddit and things like that. And, I'm definitely not the only one. Like, threads like, how do I get through this next 20 years? Like, I'm miserable. Right, because a job, in a sense, it's not like in line with our human DNA, so to speak. Right? We were wired to play, explore, conquer, survive. We weren't wired to be controlled and enslaved our whole lives. And I know that word enslavement is dramatic, but play along with me. I mean, like, we're indoctrinated to be controlled. Like, you go to school, you listen to authority, you do what you're told, you color within the lines, and then you go to college, you kind of do the same thing. Like, college as an institution is kind of a joke at this point because they don't really teach you how to think. They teach you just memorize and regurgitate, similar to school, but now it has more prestige, and now you're in debt 30K. So I think that system's BS. And then you're taught to continue to conform to an employer. You color within lines, make sure you don't get out of line, so you get your little check, which is crumbs relative to what they make, so you can get by. So no, you can do that for 30 years and then enjoy yourself when you're 65 and you're decrepit. Gosh. That freaks me out, or that freaked me out when I had a job. That really scared me. And I'm sure it scares a lot of people too. Like, this is my life and I have to basically be miserable for the next 30 years. I remember my mom just saying like, why don't you just take a vacation? And I used to joke with her, if you're in prison, you can go outside with the other inmates, or you can devise a plan on how to get out of prison. Dramatic, I know. But to me, like, if your life necessitates an escape every, 6 months to survive, that's not a life. Or that's not a life I want to live. Like, for me, happiness isn't when I go on vacation. Happiness is having a life where I'm in control of my day. Happiness is a life where I'm not in a rush all the time and my cortisol gets spiked. Happiness is not sitting in traffic for an hour so I can go sit in an office for 8 hours. That's happiness. Again, for me, happiness, I don't describe what it is. I describe what it isn't. It's easier for me. So going to a beach for 2 weeks to try to forget my life. I meant this too. Like if I went on vacation, I wouldn't want to come back. I would feel more depressed coming back. It's like being in prison and then you're allowed to go out in town for, lunch, and then you have to come back. You get a taste of freedom. That's bass backwards to me. Not to mention, just with inflation and everything, traveling and vacations are just an exuberant expense. The other suggestion I would get is like, just get a hobby. Just get a hobby. Join a Frisbee team. Okay, hobbies are great, but it doesn't solve the underlying issue. Like all these are just designed to distract you long enough so you can get through 20 or 30 years. It's like a Band-Aid. I'd rather try to solve the core issue. But again, listen, if you're happy with your life on your Frisbee team and taking your 2 vacations a year, great. I wish I could be happy on that. I truly do. But for a lot of people who aren't, I see you and I feel you. And I was right there with you. Why the heck is this the way? And is this it? This is why I work so hard? So I can just be sleepy all the time? And have acid reflux?